So UFC 290 is this weekend on Saturday, and it's being headlined by Alexander Volkanovski, and Yair Rodriguez, and Brandon Moreno, and Alexander Pantoja. And the card is just really, really good. Let's just take a look at it right now, actually. So there's like a handful of matchups in the prelims that I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to seeing Cameron Simon showcase his skills again in the octagon. He's a young, up and coming South African fighter. I saw him on the Contender Series. I think it was last year, if not the year before. I don't think it's been that long though, and he was impressive. He's good, man. And then we got Tatsuro Tai. I don't want to butcher that, so that's all I'm gonna say. But he's undefeated, 13-0, I believe, from Japan. It's really nice to see Japanese fighters coming up again. And I think he's probably just gonna win this again. He's gonna stay undefeated. Then we got Jimmy Crute versus Alonzo Menefield 2. The first fight, I believe, ended in a majority draw. It was a pretty fun one to watch. Light heavyweights, it's fun, seeing them fucking bang it out. Pause. Menefield power, Jimmy Crute power. It's gonna be fun. And then we got Yasmin. I'm not even gonna try to say her last name, even though she's Mexican. I've never seen that shit in my life. But she's legit, man. I believe she'll be champion someday. Super fun to watch. She's fucking awesome. Yeah. And then Jack Della Maddalena versus it was supposed to be Sean Brady, but Sean Brady pulled out. And now we have him going up against I believe, if I remember correctly, he's undefeated, but he's still like just a local local guy. Like I don't think he's fought any major promotion. I don't know. I think it's just gonna be a pretty easy night for JDM. And then Robbie Lawler's retirement fight against Nico Price. Man, that one should be really fun. I'm kind of surprised it's not on the main card, given Robbie's, history with the UFC. And just the fact that this fight is going to be fucking awesome, man. And, I don't know. I feel like Nico's going to win, honestly. If Nico Price loses against the retiring Robbie Lawler, man, it's a big hit to stock, because he came in the UFC undefeated, looking like the next big thing. And it's been I'm a big fan of his, but man, I don't know. If he loses to Robbie, that's a tough one, man. That's a tough blow. I'm just hoping it's a fun fight. I don't want to see either guy lose, really, to be honest, because I love Robbie and I also love Nico. And yeah, hopefully it's fun and not some bullshit. And then on the main card, we got Bo Nickel opening up the card. It was supposed to be Tresean Gore, but Gore pulled out yesterday morning, I believe. If not yesterday morning, then on Monday. But, excuse me, he pulled out with an injury. I'm kind of bummed, because that was going to be a pretty good fucking fight and a good test for Bo. Instead, we got Val Woodburn, another undefeated guy, but he's just a local, you know what I mean? I don't think he's Australian. And when I say local, I mean he's just fighting, like, in his own, like, where he's from, I don't know, not in a major promotion. And he's undefeated, but man, I don't know. Bo Nickel, he seems pretty legit. It'd be hilarious if something happens and this guy, Bo Nickel, gets knocked out or something. That'd be insane, because it'd just give the sport another great moment of how unpredictable and how truly chaotic it is. And then we got Jalen Turner versus Dan Hooker. Now this one, I'm like 100% sure it's gonna win, like maybe win fight of the night, because Jalen Turner, besides his recent loss to Gamrot, has been tearing up the lightweight division, and he's really fun to watch. He finishes. Dan Hooker, one of my favorites, but I don't know, man. Jalen Turner's a tough one. I think he has a chance, but it's not gonna be easy. Dan has been he's been through a rough stretch, unfortunately, but I don't know. He's hoping he wins and gets this one. And then we got Dricus du Plessis versus Robert Whittaker for, according to Dana, next in line for the title shot. And let's be real here. I don't know if Drickus is gonna be enough for Rob. I think Rob is just gonna cruise. I don't think it's gonna be much of a fight. And then the co-main event: Brandon Moreno versus Alexander Pantoja. I'm really looking forward to this one. I don't know who's gonna win. I hope Brandon wins, but man, Pantoja is he's legit. If he were to win against Moreno on Saturday night, this is gonna make him huge. I feel like he's fun to watch. Here's hoping it's a fun one and maybe Moreno wins. And then Volkanovski versus Yair Rodriguez in the main event. This one, man, this one's really interesting because Volk, he's a fucking he's insane on the feet, and so is Yair. But the difference is Yair's a little more wild than Volk. Volkanovski's a little more patient, and I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm hoping Yair wins because another Mexican, an official world champ would be awesome. But who knows, man. So this week on Tough, Team McGregor falls to 6-0. Team McGregor has one more fight, and it's I don't remember who's on that team, who on the McGregor side is on there, but Jason Knight is fighting, and that's my pick to win it all. I hope it's a fun fight, but I'm not gonna lie. I think Team McGregor is done. If he's swept, what's up? Does he even show up for the rest of the episodes? It's a weird situation. McGregor not showing up for weigh-ins. Really, he's only most of his fucking coaching advice is telling his fighters to throw a hard uppercut. It's kind of funny, but man, it's not looking good for him. You see him right here on his knees. His boy Lee Hammond lost to Kurt Hollabaugh yesterday. Lee Hammond was actually dominating the fight. Like, surprisingly. It looked like they were going to get an easy win. And then Hollabaugh flips him over. No, he didn't flip him over. He catches him in the guillotine. And Hammond just couldn't get out. And he taps and loses after what was a really good performance, honestly. I think he's UFC level. But clearly, he lost. So I'm not sure what happens there. Maybe he gets on Contender Series or something. But yeah, man, that was tough. Conor got mad, pushed Chandler. I'm looking forward to the next episode. So this movie of the week is In the Mood for Love. Great movie, beautiful movie. But just be careful because you will want to throw up and poop and kill yourself. But yeah, you should go watch it. Just go find out what it's about. I'd rather not say it because I feel it's better if you go into a movie not knowing much about it. So yeah, go watch that shit for real. So Damian Lillard finally requested a trade after all this time of being in hell. And I just wish it was sooner, man. But finally he does it. He's giving himself a chance. All signs are pointing to him going to Miami. But the thing is, Portland is not going to get a good package out of Miami because Miami has no assets. They're old as fuck. And so they're trying to get a third team involved. And I think that's really just what's holding up the trade, honestly. The third team, they're trying to figure out who's going to be willing to take Tyler Hero's contract because Portland said they don't want him, which is hilarious because, Hero was once looked at as an asset for the Heat. Now he's nothing, really. He's just another fat-ass contract. But, yeah. There was rumors that it was going to be Brooklyn, but it seems like that's died down. So who knows who it's gonna be, but man, Portland, if you're Portland right now, you are kind of mad as fuck because you're not getting anything from this at all. Like, you have Scoot, but you're not gonna get much value for Miami. But hey, if you're a Heat fan, you're pretty fucking excited right now. And honestly, adding Dame is a big game changer. Going from Lowry and Gabe Vincent to Damian Lillard, that's a big ass step up. So, man, here's hoping Dame gets one, man. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. I don't know, say something. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for listening again. And here's hoping Mexico doesn't lose a champion or two champions. Yeah.